Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Zebu Nation. This is Wings of Glory starring LAFC, and today we have for you the beginning of MLS Season 3 with LAFC. And I'm going to do something that I've never tried before. Today we're going to try doing a triple header. That's right, 3 games we're going to run through today. And the reason we're doing that is because if you've missed the previous couple of videos, the preseason spectacular and the end of last season, we've got a sneaky little promise here to the board where we're going to get 10 points in the next 5 games. We apparently have already played 2 of those games. I don't know which 2 they counted. So we could have 3 points or we could have 6 points depending on which 2 games they counted. And it doesn't tell you here. I've looked all around. There's no way to see how many points we currently have. So we've got to, I think, just win our next 3 games and be done with it. But either way, in any event, also we kind of promised Stefan and Delgado that we would win the MLS in the next 2 years. So we got that going for us. We had to make a lot of promises because we had such a poor season last year, and these things happen. But we've managed to keep the team together, and we're moving forward with some new ideas, like playing a triple header. And who are we going to play in this triple header? Well, we're going on an East Coast swing, playing DC United, Columbus, and NYCFC. Now, we don't really know how good these teams are, but we can look at where they're predicted to finish. Take a look at the season preview. We are predicted 700 to 1 odds down here in 20th position. But who do we got here? We got DC United in 11th. We got Columbus in 19th. NYCFC in 6th. So it looks like, NYC is going to be the toughest team to play against. But you never know. You never know. So let's get to the first match. I mean, we're going to play 3. We might as well get a move on. Here we are away for our first game. We're not going to get to play, unfortunately, in the Bank of California Stadium, the newly renovated 33,000 seats. We just got the email that said we sold over 23,000 season tickets. So that's more season tickets than we had in our entire stadium before the upgrade. So that's pretty amazing. We're getting a lot of support there from LA and all the supporters out there. So here we go. We're going with the diamond formation as we mentioned in our preseason spectacular. This is the formation that I feel like we got the best chance to win with. And, we've got partnerships forming in all 3 phases, defense, midfield, attack. So let's go. Let's get these partnerships rolling. Luke Leahy is lacking match sharpness. How's that possible? 74%. That's pretty good. That's good enough. He's fine. He's our signee that we signed at the end of last season to give us an attacking fullback. So here we are. This is the formation. They got the old 4-4-2. Looks like they got a rookie making their debut. Looks like they got 3 rookies making their debut for them. Stoltz, Akinola, and Eric going up here against DC United. I don't know what... This guy might be... I don't know who he is. He might be like an academy player or something. Anyway, we got Stefan in goal. Leahy and our first-round draft pick, Salmon, at the fullbacks. Alash and Hagland in the central defense. Caldwell, Delgado, Conklin holding down the midfield, Martinez, Rodrigo, and Vela. The disappointing duo up top. They generated a goal in our preseason game, so I guess that's good on them. Martinez is our new team captain this year. He's got our back, so made him the team captain. All right, let's give the fans something to cheer for. No, that was probably a bad idea since we're away from home. Anyway. Let's go to the tunnel. Simon Walker from the American Soccer Free Press approaches you in the tunnel. It's always nice to start with a win and get some points on the board to build up some momentum. Are you confident you can get off to a good start? Yes, we've been working hard and the players will blah 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 blah. All right, Here we go. DC United. Looks like they're in the whites. Nope, they are in the black with the red stripes. We are in the away whites. That makes sense. There's a nice tackle by the rookie Salmon out there to start the game off. Good man. Good way to start the game. So the way we're going to do these 3 games in one, it's going to be a longer video than most people do, but we're going to just do key highlights. Instead of normally we do extended highlights, but we're going to try to get through 3 games and see how it works. Salmon gets his first yellow card of the season. He's looking nervous in his debut. That's no good. Might have to get him out of there. Unfortunately, this tactic kind of revolves around our 2 fullbacks. So I don't really like having him out. But we can't have him get a red card in his first game. That's no good. Salmon is booked. Let's tell him to ease off tackles. That sounds like a good idea. We're set up in counterattack. So, maybe that'll help us get the nerves out and, not make any mistakes early in the match. But here we go, 25 minutes and rolling. I'm not used to this no highlight business. I'm used to actually, having stuff to comment on. But it's been an interesting off-season. I've resisted a lot of urges to make a ton of changes instead of just sort of like trim the fat. Leahy has been booked. Both of our fullbacks are booked. That is bad. I don't know how else to say that. It's very, very bad. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to have to ease off the tackles with both of those guys. Caldwell, injured. Gosh. What a way to start the season. All right, I guess we'll bring in Thompson. He's been wanting more playing time, so there you go, buddy. Here's your opportunity. I guess he's a deep-lying playmaker in defense. Let's see how that changes up our dynamics. 2 yellow cards and an injury in the first half's not really what we want. We've created no chances. At least that I can tell. Possessions, shots on target. I guess we've had 5 shots. 9 shots, 5 on target, but no highlights. That's interesting. I guess all we're going to see is goals, maybe? I don't know. Alash has lost possession more than any other player. Hagelin has won back possession more than any other player, so I guess that's good. Good number of touches on the ball. Okay. It's the problem with playing with these limited highlights is it's hard to make adjustments. So, we're the better team here. Just keep going and we'll be fine. All right, let's go. Here we are starting off. So we saw the very first highlight of the half, which was a steal by Salmon, and then nothing. And this looks like the second half is starting out the same way. All right, here we go. Here's a highlight. DC United has the ball. Near side. Stoltz sends it forward for De Leon. Gets it ahead to Eric. Eric. Oh, his shot is off the post, and Alash sends it out. That was not a great defensive stand there. But we prevented the goal. That's all that matters. We don't want to get down, because then who knows what's going to happen. All right, 60 minutes. We don't have anybody looking particularly poor. Alash is looking pretty bad. Here's Stoltz sending it forward. Steiber on the run. Sends it in. Delgado knocks it out. There's Vela. Can we get our first highlight of the match? Vela down the sideline. He's double covered. He gets past one man. Centers it. Rodrigo with the tap in. That was awful defending. They had 3 guys there who just watched the ball go past them, including Birnbaum, who's singled out for some reason. But wow, what a play. Here's Vela making his way downtown. Pass. The guy with the blue sneakers does not really pay attention. 1, 2, 3, and there's Rodrigo sneaking right in front of him. All right, we gave these guys a chance, these 2 designated players, strikers, and they came up big for us so far. Eric has been injured. Alash has been injured. All right, we got issues now. We got Romney is our only defender coming off the bench, so we're going to have to put him in there at left fullback, or left central defender. He's not really a central defender by trade. He's more of a fullback. But he's big enough and strong enough to play central defense. 6'2", 189 pounds. I wish he was 198 pounds. But he's got 14 jumping, 12 tackling, 11 marking, 13 heading. He's good enough at central defense. 12 positional. So, you know. It's not that big of a problem. We don't have any real true central defenders on the starting lineup, honestly. Here's Miller. Gets it stolen by Martinez. Sends it downfield to Rodrigo. Starting the counterattack. Here we go. Gets it to Delgado. Sends it forward. Salmon, the rookie, gets it forward to Conklin, who's on a run. Can he make a play? He's triple teamed. Gets it back to Salmon. Salmon centered. Oh, gosh. Vela's about a million yards offside. But, I mean, that was a nice attempt, I guess. Sort of. I don't know whose fault that is. Is that Salmon for making the pass or Vela for just hanging out offside? I'm going to blame Vela because he's got a 6.8 rating. Salmon's got a 6.9, so there you go. Vela should know better than to just hang out offside. He's supposed to be the trequartista, right, where they sort of float the line, not stand in front of the goalkeeper like they're, you know, posting up in the NBA or something. I don't know. Anyway, 75 minutes. The clock is rolling. Maybe we should get one of them yellow cards out of there, but I don't know that we want to do that. Here we go. Highlight. Conklin gets it to Rodrigo, up to Vela. Vela surveying the defense, drops it back for Leahy. Leahy gets it forward to nobody in particular, and DC United now coming back on the counterattack. Rivas surveys. He's in trouble. He has to drop it back to the midfield line to Long. Centers it to Harks. Up to Akinola. The youngster gets it to McKierney. Oh, what a stop. Stephen McKierney was just sitting there in front of goal, wide open. It's like he barely knew what to do with himself. So that was, you know, not good defensive positioning there by Romney. He got pulled out of position pretty easily there. He's got a 6.7 rating, though. All right, we're going to get Leahy out of there. If we can. There we go. If the buttons will work, we'll get Leahy out of there. He's got the yellow card. He's sitting there on a 6.5 rating. He's 70% fit. I'm going to pull him out. Bring in good old Ole Chavez, a guy who's been with us since the beginning. He's now 20 years old. My, how he's grown. He's, you know, still not that great of a player, but he's, you know, he tries hard and all that stuff. So that's our third substitute. And no more substitutes. So hopefully we don't, Salmon doesn't get a red card. Look at that. The rookie is up to a 7.0 rating. Playing well out there. Got an early yellow card. He was nervous, but now he's come back. Here's Martinez on the free kick. Sends it in to the defense. And now here's, oh, nice steal by Chavez. There's Ole. He just kind of sends it in, but he stopped their counterattack dead in its tracks. That looked like it could have been dangerous. But the highlight continues. Miller has it now. Down the sideline for DC United. Rivas. He's dangerous. Got to keep an eye on him. Miller sends it in. Benitez. Oof. Shot just over the crossbar. But there ends the highlight. So that's good. 85 minutes and counting. We got the 1-goal lead. We're in the counterattack already, so I don't think there's much we need to do about it. Salmon throwing it in from the near side to Thompson. Thompson gets it to Delgado just at the semicircle. Drops it back for Martinez. Back to Thompson. He's looking to make a play. Delgado forward to Rodrigo. Off the post. Kind of looked offside, but I guess not. Here is another highlight. 89 minutes. 6 minutes of stoppage time. They're just trying to make me so angry. Here's Rivas in on goal, but Stefan makes the save confidently. Chavez playing around with it on the back line. Not happy about that. Stefan just boots it out. Hopefully gives him a talking to and said, hey, don't do that again. Salmon up to a 7.2 rating. Delgado, 8.5. Rodrigo, 7.3. That's pretty good. All right, here's DC United. 20 seconds overdue. Long has it in the box, but he just heads it to nobody. And Chavez is there. And that is full time. So there we go. Our first game in the books. 3 points. Dressing room. Team talk. Good win, boys. Well done. Well done. All right. Leave the match. We don't even want to look at the stats. We know the stats. They were good. They were excellent. All right. So I'm going to pause it here. Get to the next game versus Columbus. And then we'll see you back in uno momento. Okay, we are back. It's only been a couple of days since the last game. And, our team is still tired, but we got some bad news. Those injuries that we got in the first game, Alash and Caldwell, turned out to be serious injuries, multi-week injuries. Alash, 2 to 5 weeks. We put him on the disabled list, so he's going to be out for 6 games, which isn't so bad at the beginning of the season because we're going to have 6 games coming up real quick in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So he, it's just a way. I thought about bringing some guys back from loan or something like that to fill our spot in the defensive backfield, but I don't think we're going to do that. So it's just, a precaution. Put him on the disabled list, free up a roster spot just in case we need it. Caldwell, likewise, both of these gentlemen twisted their ankles. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. So it's, problematic on our defense because he's our defensive midfielder. So we lose our most mobile central defender and we lose our defensive midfielder. That could be problems. So let's get to the match preview and see what we're doing here. We are playing Columbus. We are the favorites. 5 to 4 favorites. Basically a draw. But yeah, they got one guy out with a twisted ankle. We got 2 guys out with twisted ankles. So it's a epidemic of twisted ankles going on. Let's get to the match. And we are, of course, sticking with the diamond. We could bring in our wingers and stuff like that, but we're going to stick to this formation, even though most of our guys are pretty tired. We're down to 92% health. That's good enough to play, honestly. But, we'll do some subbing. Vela only had a 6.8 rating. Leahy 6.5. We could sub those guys out to start with. Might not be the worst idea in the world. Put in Romney for Leahy. And bring in Harding for Vela. I mean, I know it's taken out our best player. 6.8 rating. We're giving him so many benefits of so many doubts. But we're going to keep him in there. Let him earn it back. He's going to be playing striker. He got the assist last game. I mean, it was his run down the near side that did it. So here we are. It's basically the same lineup as last game. Stefan. Romney, you saw that substitution at left fullback. Salmon. We're bringing in Hardy at central defense. One of our young 23-year-old draft picks. Not a great player, but he's a big dude. 6'6", 17 jumping reach, 14 marking. So he can play the position, He can do his thing back there, hopefully. He's going to be teamed up with Hagelin. Thompson back at defensive midfielder. He was the substitute mid-game last game. Delgado, Conklin, Martinez, Rodrigo, Vela. Same guys playing in the midfield and up front. So let's go. We are back at home, so now we can give the fans their money's worth. No, nobody cares. All right, let's kick it off. Does not look like a home game. What's with all the blue in the crowd? No, this is our stadium. Why are there so many fans wearing blue? We don't have any blue in our uniforms. Anyway, it's freaking me out. This freaked me out early in our first season too. Like, why are all these blue people showing up? I don't know. Maybe they're the season ticket holders. I think that's what I thought the first game. That's what I think now. I don't know. Or they're the non-season ticket holders because there's not that many of them. Who knows? Who knows? But we're going to hopefully play the same game we played last time. We're counterattacking. We're going to take it slow. We're going to get the first goal and hold on and win, maybe. All right, here's an early highlight. Gonzalez into Santos. He gets it into Marco Damascus. Abu with the shot and the early goal. This is not good. This is how we lose games. Give up the early goal, and then we can't come back. Gonzalez throw in. Let's see, is there anybody to blame for this? Maybe, our defensive midfielder should be there. But Abu is just standing there at the semicircle. Nobody around him. All right, so we might have to come out of our shell. What did that analysis say? Abu, okay, make changes there. We've not had a good job of possession. Close down on Gonzalez. We'll give the counterattack, 30 minutes to work. If that doesn't happen, then we'll make some changes. We'll go to standard or something like that. Miram is injured. Thompson appears to be injured for us. He's down to 49%. Can't have that. So let's bring in Venegas. This seems to be what happens to us this year, or last year, every year. Injuries just play a huge role. So Venegas, get out of there. Or get in there. Thompson, get out. 25, 26 minutes down, 27. Rodrigo, not a great... all right, 30 minutes. Get out of here. Pause. Let's make some changes here. I think we'll just go with tactics. So we'll go standard. And we'll close down a little more. Just make, subtle tweaks. There we go. 31, 32. We must close down on Francis. Okay. Close down on everybody. Let's make a... show some passion. Let's make a little team talk. Yell at these boys. Come on. We're down a goal. We can't just have this do nothing. No highlights. No nothing. Rodrigo sitting at a 6.4. He's coming out at halftime. 3 minutes of stoppage time. So rolling through. 47. 48. Halftime. Okay, we can't have this. We can't have a loss. So right now we could be sitting on 6 points with 2 games to go. So we need minimum a draw. That's what we're looking at. Because if they counted that last game of the season that was a loss, then we're behind the 8 ball here. All right. Let's see. Analysis. Was there anything? Delgado has been booked. All right. Ease off tackles. Pep talk. Team talk. Let's be passionate. Show them what you're all about in the second half. Nobody cared about that. Tactics. Did Rodrigo get fired up by that pep talk? He did not. So he's coming out. Gonna bring in Harding. I hate this screen so much. For Rodrigo, he's gonna go defensive forward on support. There we go. Start that old second half. Let's go. Vela to Martinez. Romney, let's start a move on. There's Harding. There's the new man. See if he can make a difference. He gets fouled immediately by Gonzalez. No yellow card, but that's a good start to the half. Here we go. Here's our first highlight. Salmon with the throw in. Throws it to Vela. Near side back to Salmon. He sends it back post. Romney is there. Gets it down to Harding. He hits the post. Could have used that goal. Conklin heads it in, but now here's Columbus on the counterattack. Kamara. He's going to get his pass intercepted by Salmon. Nice job on Salmon to get back on defense. All right, here's another highlight. Near side. Francis throwing it in for Columbus. To Marco. Gets it to Trapp. Boy, that was a slow pass, but it makes it to Santos. Here's Salmon closing down to Marco. They got 2 guys running down the near sideline. That's no good. Francis. We're going to have to cover him. Okay, his cross is deflected. Martinez, can he start the counterattack? Gets it downfield for Vela. Vela down this near side again. He cuts it in. He's looking. His ball gets tackled, but Romney salvages it. Delgado not paying attention, but Delgado wins it back. To Romney, the ball. Come on, Romney. That first touch was atrocious, my man. Here's... Okay, Hardy, I would have liked you to go get that, but I guess we'll let the goalkeeper get it forward. And this highlight continues. Santos coming back on the counterattack. Slide tackle missed. He cuts inside. Shoots it wide. I'll take that. 50 minutes down. Many more highlights in this half than the first half. But we need that equalizer. We can't sit here and not score. We need that highlight. Martinez not doing so well. Hardy not doing so well. We got a lot of people not doing so well ratings-wise. Conklin. 61 minutes. Pause. I'm going to make a change here. We're going to go retain possession. Still got work the ball in the box. They seem to be sitting back on defense, so we got to break them down somehow. So we'll do that. Then we'll make some subs if necessary. I would say Conklin, but we got no midfielders left, really. Fernandez we could bring in, I suppose, but I don't know. All right, here's a highlight. Far side for Columbus. Santos. Sit back to Gonzalez, to Santos. He centers it. Nobody there, but our defense is not really going for it. Salmon, get out there. Trapp has it now back. He gets it stolen by Harding. Vela has it. Vela, can he get it forward? No. Venegas had two men rushing forward, and his pass was no good. Off the back heel of a defender. I'm stuttering now. I'm so upset at that. All right, here we go. Here's Hardiman. Near side. Francis. Looks like they're taking their sweet time, but Martinez can't get there. Can't steal that pass. Santos to Kamara. He's dangerous, but his shot goes over the net. 70 minutes down. All right, we're going to make a sub. We're going to bring in Leahy at fullback for Romney. Even though Romney's got a real good rating. 7.0 rating. We could drop Romney to take over for Hardy and then bring Leahy in, because Leahy is the more skilled offensive player and we need offense. So let's go. $78 minutes, 79, 80. We're going to pause it there. Make some more changes. We're going to go on the attack. Going to get stuck in. We're going to panic. Go flexible. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 82 minutes. 83. Clock is rolling. Come on now. We need that goal. Here's Columbus with a free kick. The ball is kind of headed out. Harding just blasts it downfield. Nobody there. Vela just sort of lazily trotting towards it. Now he's heading for it. 86 minutes and counting. Come on, boys. Get that steal. Santos saves it near the sideline. Bad idea for him. Delgado drops it back to Romney. Romney gets it stolen from Kamara. His path through. Marco Damasino gets the goal. That was our mistake. We put Romney at central defense and he couldn't handle it. That mistake cost us the match. It might cost me my job. Unfortunately, I'm not happy about that. That could give us 2 losses in the last 5 games. Right, so even if we win the other 3, that's only 9 points. Here we go. It's last death throws. 5 seconds to go. Leahy, a little bit of urgency there, my buddy. Nope. So Columbus was technically the worst team we were going to face, and we can't beat them at home with a packed stadium. So there goes that. There's Harding on the run. Too late. Too little, too late. Offside. All right. So we're going to leave here, leave the match. Team talk. Unlucky boys. Get out of here. So let's see what we're up to. See if the board wants to talk to us. Vela vows to end goal drought. Yep, unlucky, unlucky. Take a look at our promises. Are we still... Got 1 game left. They're going to let us play that last game, I guess. No, we don't know how many points we have. Continue. Continue. Let's do one more continue and see if they say something. No? Alright, so we're going to pause it here. Come back for the 3rd game. Alright, see ya. Bye. I mean, pause. Okay, we are back with the 3rd and final game of our triple header. And here we are versus NYCFC. Take a look at their team selection. We don't really know a lot of these guys. They got John Kempen in goal. He's pretty good. Diskenrud is pretty good at midfield. David Villa showing up in NYCFC. So he's going to be tough. 18 finishing, 5 pace. I mean, look out for that. But as long as he doesn't get the ball near the goal, we should be all right. And, yeah. So let's get to our team selection. Do or die game. We decided to go with some youngsters. We did bring Mendes off of loan. The Belgian international. Only 18 years old, but he's pretty good. His only problem on the back line is jumping reach, but he is 6'1", 14 headings, pretty good. 12 marking, 13 tackling, he's all right. 13 positioning, work rate. So this kid is good. He's just, growing and learning. And, Julian Berry brought him in at right fullback because Salmon is a little bit tired. Let's go. Let's submit this team and start going. Yep, we got some guys lacking match fitness. That's fine. Mendes needs a new number. He wants to be number 4, but unfortunately that's taken. So he will go back to his traditional number of 44, which is what he had last year. Beggars can't be choosers, as we say. So here's the lineup. Stefan in goal, of course. Leahy back at left fullback. Barry making his debut at right fullback. Mendes, as we mentioned, and Hagelin in central defense. We're bringing in Venegas at the defensive midfielder, another youngster. Delgado and Conklin. Delgado's been our highest rated guy so far. 2 appearances, 1 assist, 7.75, so he's holding it down in the midfield. Martinez at the advanced playmaker, and then we're making the substitutions. We're taking out those 2 designated players, bringing in our 2 youngsters, Wilson and Harding at the strikers. So if we're going to go out, we're going to go out playing the youngsters. That's how I like to play, so we're going to do it. I'm expecting to see a much better performance tonight. Let's go. Tunnel talk. Significant talking point following the absence of Rodrigo. Why is he not playing today? He didn't look sharp in training. Take that, Rodrigo. Can you tell us why you've opted for Scott Wilson as his replacement? I complete faith in him, blah, 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 blah. So there's kind of a half-filled crowd here at NYC, as usual. David Villa, looks like they're probably gonna come out in some kind of attack mode or possession. That's how they like to play usually, especially with David Villa up top there. You know, they can't just blast it downfield to him. There's a nice steal outside by Barry. He's a huge dude playing fullback. He's like 6'4". He can jump real good, so he's much more of a physical presence back there than Salmon. But maybe not quite as skilled. But still, you saw a nice defensive play there. Ratings look solid so far. 9 minutes in and counting. Let's go, boys. Need to get a highlight. Here's Stefan. Blasting one downfield. Nobody out there on the wing. So New York is able to track it down. Is that Saloy to Anderson? He sends it forward. Here's Hagelin. Gets it to Barry. All right, let's start it up, boys. Let's go. Conklin, his pass forward was no good. Here's NYC starting their attack again. Oof. Saloy. His shot was wide, but he was open. He was open on that back side. Numbers are still looking strong. Venegas right now is dropping. Martinez, Harding, got a few guys dropping their ratings after 16 minutes. Here's Mendez taking the free kick. The youngster blasts it downfield. Can they make a mistake? No, not necessarily. Here's Mix. Mix Diskenrud sending it down. I mean, David Villa is never going to outrace our defense. I don't care. 5 pace. Mendez sends it forward. Delgado can't get there. So Mendez likes to blast the ball downfield, but so far he's not blasting it to our guys. There we go. Nice steal by Conklin. Gets it up to Wilson. Gets it to Harding. Let's go. Harding with an awful pass. Come on. I've shown some faith in you guys. David Villa got Rodriguez. Oof. That should have been a goal. He just choked on that one and blasted it into the 90th row. Being overrun in the midfield, of course, as always. Always and forever overrun in the midfield. That's fine. No problem. All right, here's another throw-in on the far side for New York. NYCFC. Ring has it. Tries to get it to David Villa. He's got to go out wide with it. He's still dangerous out there. Oh, my gosh. Off the post. That should have been a goal. That was some amazing vision by Villa. I mean, come on. This guy was so wide open at the back post. It was ridiculous. So we're definitely making some defensive mistakes back there, but we haven't paid for them yet. Rodriguez. All right, let's close down on Rodriguez. Should be closing down on everybody, honestly. Numbers are dropping a little bit here. Martinez with a 6.5 rating. Our guys have to be worn out after this 3-game grudge match here. Martinez still dropping. We should try to put more crosses. You know, maybe we should try blasting it forward for the last few minutes of the half. Maybe we can get something. 42 minutes. You know, we should have a lot more pace and finishing. Anderson is accomplished crosser. All right, 1 minute left of stoppage time. Venegas drops it to Barry. Barry gets it forward to Martinez. Can we make a play? Can we get it forward? No, it gets stolen at midfield. This is no good. Don't like this. New York takes possession. Harrison to Mix. Drops it back to Ring. They are just passing rings around us right now. Serna has it. To Rodriguez. Scores in the last minute. No. Can't have that. This could be the end of our career, the end of our road to glory. Mix. I mean, look at this passing. Ring out wide to Serna. Serna finds a man wide open in the middle of the field. Rodriguez, our defensive midfielder, got pulled out of position. And that was no good. That didn't work for us. Leahy's on a 6.4 rating. Martinez on a 6.3. Wilson, we got all kinds of bad ratings. I can't believe we let them score in the last minute like that. All right, analysis. No good, no analysis. Pep talk. We're going to be aggressive. Expect to see a much better showing. All right, everybody's fired up with that. That's good. Tactics. Can't go counter. We got to go forward here. We'll take this stuff off. We'll do more direct passing, though. Close down, get stuck in. Higher tempo. Flexible. Let's go. Let's go. Harding to Venegas. All right, let's, I don't know, start out with a goal. Nope, that's not going to happen. All right. Mendez on a 6.3 rating. Leahy, so the left side of our defense not looking good. Martinez, Wilson, also not looking too good. Clock is just rolling. They can just sit on this lead. Now, they're a possession type team, so we got to go forward and we got to pressure them. I don't know if that's actually going to work. Here we go. Harrison sends it. David Villa sitting on the back post unmarked. That's pretty much the worst corner defense I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Look at David Villa just sitting there. Hello. Thank you for the easy touchdown. Okay, that's 2 goals. That's probably it. It's probably going to do it. Attack. Let's go. You might as well go out guns blazing here. Sands has it 67 minutes. New York matriculating the ball down the field. Barea to Mix. Far side to Saloy. David Villa out wide to Anderson. Back to Villa. He's got it in front of goal. Easy goal. I mean, I made fun of this guy for only having 5 pace, but when you work the ball in the box like that, it doesn't matter how much pace you got. You can just stand there like a post and score. I mean, to be fair, he did knock it back out to him, then runs forward, gets to his spot, and, I mean, come on. One-on-one on the goalkeeper right there. There's not much you can do. 18 finishing. Just an actual highlight on the kickoff. Martinez to Delgado to Leahy. Wilson. Leahy, nope, gets it stolen. Here's New York. Oh, there's a terrible tackle. Delgado. Martinez gets it forward to Conklin. Gets it forward to Wilson. Wilson. Oh, it's our first real shot of the game, I think. Kempen is there with the save, though. And we get a corner out of it. Still the highlights going on. Oh, Harding beats David Villa. Conklin with the shot. Ooh, Kempen barely saw that one. Had to go down on a knee to stop that one. And we get another corner out of it. Nobody there at the near post, as there should be. Conklin gets it to Martinez. Oh, out wide to Wilson. He was offside, though. Good try. At least we had a few highlights there. Look at this. Ratings. Ugh. Hagelin is tired at a 6.4 rating. Mendez 6.2. Leahy 6.2. Yeah, we can get both of those guys out of there. We can at least get Leahy out of there. We'll bring in Romney, see what he can do. I mean, he was pretty good last time, until we moved him to central defense. Other than that, I mean, I guess we'll bring in Thompson back in. Venegas has got a 6.6. That makes him one of the better players right now. Delgado is down. Wilson at a 6.1. We'll bring Vela back in. See what he can do off the bench. Henderson sends the ball near side to Barara. They're just going back and forth now. We should be moving up on these guys. I don't know why we're not We're not pressuring these guys. Anderson gets it past his man, centers it to Barara, back post. He hits the crossbar, otherwise that would have been 4. There we go. Got our subs in the game, I think. Nope, not yet. Taking a while. There we go. Got our subs in the game. It's probably too late for anything to happen, but we got Vela in there. Maybe he can make a play. Kempin gets it far side to Anderson. Harrison. Saloy, 78 minutes and counting. They are still slow playing. Nice steal there by Conklin. Foot stomping and everything. He's going crazy. Send it downfield for Harding. Can he beat the defense? No. Defense. Oh, what a mistake. Wow. What an awful touch by Kempin, the goalkeeper. And Harding gets a gift. A gift goal. They don't think they expected him to be so fast. Defensive forward just putting a little bit of pressure. Mena sends it back. Kempin just lackadaisical. And then Harding finishes it easily. Wow. So that gives us a little bit of life with 78 minutes to go. 81 minutes now and counting. I bet they're going to back it off and play much more conservative now. Barry's sitting on a 6.4 rating with a yellow card. Here we go. Throw in near side. Romney, 86 minutes down. Delgado has it to Romney, who blasts it forward. Vela on the run. He looks onside, and he shoots it wide. Nice run, but it would have been nicer if you finished that. Or just taking a step to the right and, like, finished it that way. Because the right side of the goal was wide open. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Our guys are dead tired after this 3-game swing. Here we go. 20 seconds left in the game. Not going to get 2 goals in 20 seconds. We're just going to play out the string here. Mix sends it forward. Delgado. Martinez gets it to Vela. Vela looking for some support. He's got his fullback out wide. Romney crosses it. Goes off the defense. Romney lets it go, and that's the end. NYC delivered today. Dressing room. Calm. Can't fault the effort. Nobody liked that. All right, hand it over to the assistant. And the pep talk. Everybody hated that. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the board reacts. And we have been fired. LAFC Fire Nation. I've never seen it happen like that so dramatically. They didn't want to talk to us. They just say, get out of Dodge. Zebu Nation has been dismissed from his job by Los Angeles Football Club. President Alexander Horn says Nation's failure to reach a set point total in the last 5 games resulted in the club terminating his contract. Famously suffered the ignominy of being knocked out of the U.S. Cup by Oklahoma City. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Footage of that match is being rescued from the archives as he departs. Huh. Okay, LAFC will be looking for a new coach. Speculation is that it will be Atlanta United's head coach Colin Clark. All right. Jordan Seabrook has been placed temporarily in charge of affairs. 2 of our coaches also left the club, so that's, I don't know, loyalty, I suppose. So there we go. There ends the series. I've never had a series end this way, so I don't know what to do, honestly. I guess we'll switch over to Clyde FC. If you enjoyed this series, then check out our Clyde FC series. Playing that on the weekends. We also have some other games coming up. We got Endless Space 2 coming up. Blood Bowl, if we ever get our recordings fixed. And who knows, something else that might strike our fancy. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.